What's going on, Taurus? My name is Vince. Welcome to 7D Tarot. If you are interested in scheduling your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box. Check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. And if this message resonates, like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so Taurus, we are going to do something totally fun. At the end of each reading, I'm going to answer 3 questions for you guys. In order to get your question featured, all you have to do is write it in the description box, in the comment section, in the comment section, write down your question with a short and sweet keyword, short and sweet background, right? That's how I'll pick up on your energy. I'll probably start doing this in the next 4 or 5 days, but I'm collecting questions as of now. And if your question doesn't get answered, just repost it for next week and I will get to it. All right, so let's dive right in, see what we got going on. Page of Wands, 9 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 4 of Pentacles. I see an opportunity coming your way, but this opportunity involves you letting go. It's almost like Spirit saying, if you want to get something, you got to give something. This is exactly what. Are you going to get in focus? Let's try that again. Number 2. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. I got my monitor in front of me. I'm like, oh, there we are. But if you want something right now, you have to give something. Now, it's not like back in the day. Like Alicia and I are watching Vikings right now. And oh my goodness, the sacrifices they were making. There's none of that kind of weird stuff. So what it is, the Spirit's saying, listen, you want happiness, you want joy, you want abundance, and you want new opportunities to meet that special somebody. You want something, there's something there that you truly want, right? And you don't even want it, you know you have it, sort of law of attraction energy. But whatever it is, now, you have to give something up. What is that something? Worrying about it, holding on tight. You have to let go to receive. There's no other way. There's zero way you are going to get what you want if you are holding on tight. It doesn't work like that. And I'll give you an example. Right now, imagine if I'm holding a bowl of fruit and you want to give me some water. I would have to what? Do what? Let go of the fruit to get the water, right? Just give an example that we're already accustomed to letting go to receive, right? You just got to get used to it. So right now, Spirit say, let go of wanting, hoping, and needing, and then I will give you what you want. Now, what does that mean? Why is that? Because when we want, we hope, we need, we are putting ourselves in a scarcity mindset. And not only that, but we're taxing ourselves. It's like chasing your own tail. This third dimension that we are on, this is a game. Now, I need you to comprehend what I'm saying. You know how like we play chess and checkers? We're playing a game. Now, imagine playing that game without knowing it's a game, which is bonkers. Imagine being one of those little chess pieces, right? But you're still in a game. It's the same thing going on here. Now, this game is beautiful, lovely, and fun, but this game is built on the base of rules. There's rules to this: law of attraction, law of assumption, the same thing as law of gravity. These are laws of the universe. This is real stuff. Quantum physics has proven this stuff. They can measure magnetic energy. So what does that mean? So right now, we got to play to win. Don't worry about what are the rules or why it's like this. You and I, we didn't write the rules of this game, but what are the rules? That's the most important thing. Excuse me. Don't worry about why the rules are like this. What are the rules? You have to keep your vibration at a certain frequency to attract what you're looking for. If you are trying to attract, XYZ, you have to have XYZ frequency to get it. And I always use the color analogy. If you're trying to attract the color yellow, you have to feel the color yellow to get it, just so we can understand. So what does that mean? Right now, you don't want to be in a scarcity mindset. That is not XYZ. That is almost like DFG. I'm just trying to come up with stuff, guys, right? You want to tap into that frequency. So the scarcity mindset just keeps pushing things away, and the abundant mindset keeps bringing it in. What the heck is abundant mindset? Knowing you have it. For example, if you win the lottery, right? And then someone says, wow, look at your ticket. You call in, yeah, I won the lottery. They're like, cool, come in 2 weeks. We're just cutting the check. Yay. You're going to be like, I won the lottery. Yeah. Oh my goodness. In 2 weeks, I'm getting paid. So they never gave you the money yet, but you assume you've won it because someone told you already won it. Same thing here. It's that energy. You need to assume it. You need to learn to assume stuff. Assume your soulmate's coming. Assume the lottery is coming. Assume everything is coming. Your health is coming. Does it sound bonkers? Yes, it is. But who cares? The rules of chess sound bonkers, right? When you want to play checkers, you're like, oh, well, that's the stupid rules, right? But don't worry about the rules. Play the game, enjoy the game, and win a beautiful, generous, handsome reward. Because that's the name of the game here, is you getting that reward. The reward is what? Your soulmate, you getting money, you getting healthy, and you having a great time while you're doing it. Now, speaking of money, Ace of Pentacles, oh my, the Sun, Five of Swords, and the Two of Swords. I see right now that your confidence is preventing opportunities from coming. Because again, you have to match that frequency. What is going on right now with this Five of Swords? I feel like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, and you're telling yourself, I should have had something by this time. I should have been rich by this time, or I should have been with my soulmate by this time. The energy that I'm picking is a financial energy from you, right? I feel like with that Ace of Pentacles, you're wanting or hoping or have thought that by now you would be at a certain stage, and because it hasn't happened yet, and you're almost putting extra pressure on yourself. Understand, this is normal. I totally get it, but this is not this is not sustainable. This is not how we're gonna get the money you're looking for. So what does this mean? Take a look at this card. You see the moon up top? That's a shadow. The two swords are fear and anxiety, and that blindfold is the intuition. The intuition is blindfolded. You can't feel what to do, and so basically you're letting fear and anxiety dictate what you're doing. And that's the energy you got to let go of. What you need right now is more of this confidence, happiness, joy, certainty. Look at the sun. You know everything's going to be okay when the sun shines. And the sun is just waiting to shine for you. And again, remember this third dimensional game you're playing. So what do you have to do? Right now, in order to attract the abundance that you seek, I want you to get the answers, right? Get the download. Spirit's going to tell you, do this, do this, do this, and all you have to do it. Talk to this person, invest in this, or if you want to find your soulmate, go do this, do this. Now, you're not going to get these answers here. In this third dimension, you are not going to get these answers. And if you are, it's going to be very distorted. Why? Because everything's about frequency. The frequency of this dimension is not matching the frequency of your angels. What do you have to do? Match that frequency. So leave here. Alicia has a great saying. She goes, imagine a string from the top of your head all the way to the universe. Now get yourself right to that universe. Imagine going right to the universe with that string. See how you just left your body? That's what you got to do. Once you leave, then you're in a frequency where they can actually tell you, hey, this is how you make money. This is how you invest. This is what you should do for your job. This is what you shouldn't do. All the answers come to you, but those answers don't come in this dimension. And if they do, again, they're very distorted. So for me, for example, if I was you and I was like, okay, well, I'm waiting for, my life to change. It hasn't come yet. What I would do first and foremost is something different that I'm doing right now. We are chasing our own tail. The same thing that you've done before, not even as far as an action step, but just the strategy, right? Just worrying, wanting, needing. Just let's start from right there, the basis of that. So imagine you have the Eiffel Tower, you got the 4 bases. Those have to be, the structure has to be very, sound, or the Eiffel Tower will fall. Let's start with the base right here with us, right? So right now, Taurus, I want you to understand that the base that you have for your Eiffel Tower, for example, is your a mindset, right? We got to make sure that's good. So right now, immediately, my whole life, for example, you were thinking, I want, hope, need, when's it coming? Let's eliminate that and let's change that with, I already have it. Let's do make-believe. And I know it sounds crazy. I want you to feel as if you already have $1 million. Now, is this difficult to do? Sure. But is it easy? Yes, it is as well. Why? Because if I asked you this exact same thing when you were 5 years old, 10 years old, you'd be able to do it. You'd be your mind, your creative mind, your imaginative mind. There'd be no ego. You wouldn't feel like this is stupid, waste of time. You wouldn't do any of this. You'd be able to do it. So you can do this. But you need to put yourself in a state where you feel like you're a millionaire. Have you ever done this before? If you were a millionaire, a keyword feeling, what would it feel like? Imagine being able to pay off all your bills. Imagine when you look at your phone, there's $25 million in there. Money's not an option. Imagine if you're able to travel anywhere, do anything you want. What would that feel like? That feeling right there, get accustomed to feeling that at least once a day. What you're doing is you're telling Spirit, this is the frequency that I expect, assume. I'm already living this life. Spirit goes, oh, everybody, angels and guides, Taurus knows how to play this game. Did you see Taurus do that? Did you see Taurus do that? Okay, so why don't we reward Taurus? And again, I say this with the most respect ever. But when someone does something good and we reward them, they tend to do more of that. Spirit, your angels, your guides, exact same thing. When we do something good, when we do something that is what they want, they show us that this is what I want from you. They don't know the exact opposite, right? They show you, oh, you did this, you get this. So start doing this for the next week and see what happens. You're gonna notice opportunities. You're gonna notice people smiling at you more. You're gonna notice things get a little bit easier. You're gonna notice your life changes, right? And this is exactly what we need from you. Doing the same thing, trying to expect a different result is not going to happen. It's the definition of insanity. You're way too beautiful for that, Taurus, right? You're way too smart and beautiful for that. Instead, use this tactic and watch everything come your way. All right, Taurus, remember, if you want your question answered, check out the comment section. The details are there. I'll pin the instructions. I love you. Until next time, ciao.